A lifetime of dedication, a legacy of leadership. Coach John Wilkins is a name that is synonymous with Permian High School football. And as of May 18th, 2024, it's synonymous with the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame.
Coach Wilkins' Odessa Permian team to be here. 15-0, #1 ranked in the state, and they are a powerhouse running football team.
See how well the Permian defense reacts to the Lee offense. A unit that is incredible.
Time to giving up only an average of 151 yards a game going into this 15th game of the season.
Permian Panthers feel at home here. The best little football team in Texas was what the sports writers called the 1982 Panther squad.
This one here is the recent Hall of Fame deal. Taking the time to put it up, I'm going to take down something, I don't know. I got the phone call from Charlie Braddock, who is the head of the Texas UIL, University Interscholastic League, and he called me and he said, "Coach Wilson, I got some news for you." I said, "Okay, what?" He said, "Well, you've been selected and elected to the Hall of Fame." I said, What Hall of Fame?" He said, "The Texas High School Football Hall of Fame." I went, "What, you're kidding me?"
For 13 years, Coach Wilkins led the Permian Panthers with determination, grit, and an unwavering commitment to his players.
Texas High School Coaches Association's Hall of Honor 2003 and in 2021 inducted into the inaugural class of the Odessa Athletics Hall of Fame. Please join me as we induct into the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame, Coach John Wilkins.
It was a moment that I had been, for 20 plus years, I had expected him to be inducted to the Texas Hall of Fame. And when he called and told me that he was, I was just, I was ecstatic. I was like, oh yes, thank goodness.
With his record and obviously the Permian legacy, him building that, and it really was about time was apropos.
It was a pleasant surprise. To be honest with you, Mike, I had never even thought about being in the Hall of Fame, a football Hall of Fame, Texas High School Football Hall of Fame. I never had even thought about it.
Hello, William.
It was really a special deal, mainly because there were so many players there. There was over 30 represented every team from the 1973 team through my last team in 1985.
But the Hall of Fame induction isn't just about his legacy on the field, although it's quite a legacy. 148 wins, 16 losses, 7 ties, 4 state championship appearances, and 2 state championships. It's also about family, both the one he raised and the one he built in the locker room.
The things we shared with each other, the camaraderie that they shared with the players that had been through the off season, had been through spring training, sometimes in record-setting heat, but you share those type of things, and you have a bond that forms. It's not anything that you put a name on, or it's hard to describe, but it's there. It's there.
Those guys were just extremely grateful for, the guidance, the leadership, the life lessons that were learned. I think it had a profound effect on how they managed their life. And, their success in high school, really translated into success in life. So it was pretty neat.
It's just to see that, what a difference or what an impact he had on other people's lives. It was, it's hard to describe that, everybody talking about how great of a person he was, just not coaching, just a great person, and, what it was an honor to actually play for him. It was really neat. It was touching.
Quite frankly, I think we all kind of consider those Permian football players family, and so it really made for a special evening, not only to have friends, former players, former coaches there, but to have everyone in the family be there and be represented.
It was really a nice and special night.
In my life, right now, use a football analogy, I'm entering the fourth quarter of my life. The clock is ticking, and I'm out of timeouts.
Well, he was away from the spotlight for 20 years until that phone call. And now that name, Coach John Wilkins, that echoes through the hallways of Permian High School, is going to echo through the history of Texas high school football, too. Congratulations, Coach.